So, you want to talk about Jacob Blake and what happened with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be neutral because I don't hate the movement, but the movement does jump to conclusions on like subjects like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people say, "Hey, why'd you do this?" And fuck cops, all cops are bad, right? And I don't like that, you know. Oh, and then on the other side, I don't like the cops either because what they did was fucking awful. And how could you do that? But how? Okay, so I'll explain. I'll give my full take. My take is spot on. Okay.
Okay.
So he was
Let's hear it.
shot like 6-7 times in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
You've probably seen the
apparently-
video. Like there's
And
videos online.
Go watch the video, interpret the situation yourself. Don't listen to me. This is my opinion. Anyways, so he was shot 6-7 times in the back for apparently resisting. And in the video, it does look like he's not following orders, not complying, right? And then what else? He was also tased apparently, and the tase didn't work, and he walked it off or some shit.
I don't know exactly the story, but I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that was another thing that was being said, that he was tased and he walked it off. And there was something on his like left side, I think, on the pants, and people thought, you know, it was a weapon. And he apparently has some other outstanding charges on him, you know, blah blah blah, criminal stuff, yada yada yada. The whole point is, it looked like he had a weapon. He was walking away when the cops, you know, said, "Hey, probably stop moving, stay still. You have a gun on him." The tasers didn't work, and he kept walking off, right? So obviously there was some type of miscommunication between the person and the cop.
Yeah.
Why would you keep walking away when the cop tells you to, like, hey, stop moving, right? In my opinion, the first thing to do, especially if you know you're a black man or a person of African Americans, because that's what's happening right now, is that the Black Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people know that they're being racially profiled because of their skin color. So in my opinion, it's like, why resist? Why do these type of stupid stuff, right? Especially if you know that you are being racially profiled, and that the smallest thing will trigger the cop to literally shoot you, punch you, kill you, do something like that, right? That's my opinion. So why didn't you listen? And then the second problem is that the cops are complete dog shit at doing their job. They're complete dog. How could you get to a point where 6 and 7 bullets are being shot into a man's back? A back. Like, he's turned away, and the dude's bang, bang, bang. Like, what the fuck? That's not okay. So, in my opinion, you see there's two problems, right? One, even if he doesn't think he's being racially profiled, you should still listen to a cop if a cop tells you to stop, right?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, right? If a cop says, put your hands behind your back, damn right, my hands are behind my back, right?
Don't resist when that happens, you know? Yeah.
And also, how could a cop allow this person, if they're not following instructions, how could this cop allow this person to keep walking away from him, from the cops?
Yeah.
And then allowing him to get into his car, and then they're given no choice, essentially, when the guy gets into the car, right? You're just going to shoot, right? Because you don't know what the dude's going to pull out of the car. But, like, why did the cop allow a man to even walk away during that situation, right? Because in my opinion, if you don't listen to a cop, what is the cop going to do?
Yeah.
What is the cop going to do? Okay, I'll answer it myself.
I thought you were just going to answer.
No. Right. I was asking you, what is the cop going to do if you don't listen?
He's going to try to use force, you know,
force,
and
exactly.
trying to
but those cops
stop you.
What did those cops do? They tased him, and it didn't work, and they let him walk away still? They stood there like fucking pussies. Every cop in America is a normal human being. That's why they fear for their lives more than anything, right? But when you sign up to be a cop, you shouldn't fear for your life, in my opinion. You should not.
You should know that it's part of the job. Like,
you know exactly what you signed up for, And God forbids if you get shot, damn right, that's part of your damn job. You're getting shot. I'm not saying all cops should be shot. That's not my statement here, but like, it's, dude, you're police. Anything can happen to you, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a tough job. It's a tough job for sure.
Yeah, it's a tough job for sure, and it's a mental job too. Because you got to realize, is this person gonna shoot me? Am I gonna have to tackle this person? Am I gonna have to use the correct force?
Yeah.
So both sides are in the wrong here. But of course, I stand by Blake Jacob because
Jacob Blake. Yeah.
Jacob Blake. I'm fucking two last names. I mean, two first names, man. I suppose I stand by him because he was shot in the back 6 to 7 times.
Yep.
That should not have happened.
Mm-hmm.
In no way should a situation escalate to where a man is being shot in the back. How scummy are you? Yeah, I keep mentioning back, but that's the main problem here. And then also people are of course on the cop side, like, dude, man was resisting. Like, why do you think he got shot in the back 6 or 7 times? In my opinion, okay, he was resisting, but there's so many other ways to like make him stop resisting.
Yeah.
You know? There's so many other ways. You could have tackled him. You could have quickly pushed him to the ground, handcuffed him. Mm-hmm. You know? There's other ways to do it other than
shoot him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then people are showing videos of a white man resisting and the cops aren't shooting him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's this one white guy who's like, no, I'm not going to get arrested. Like, then he starts fighting the cops. And the cops aren't shooting him right away, right?
Yeah.
And the dude's like physically resisting. And I understand those situations, and people are connecting that to like obviously white supremacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a white on white, so they're not going to do anything, right? But if it's a black guy, the white cop is going to shoot the black guy, right? So that's what the situations are being compared to. And then even in it happened in what state did it happen in? Mississippi, right?
I'm not sure.
But let me Google.
I think Wisconsin. Wisconsin,
no,
right?
Wisconsin. What am I saying, dude? Yeah, it happened in Wisconsin. Remember that fucking white boy?
Yeah. There was this teenager. I think, teenager who
straight up with the gun.
Yeah,
you know,
like a
hands up, did a hand signal. All right, the cops are like, all right, come walk towards us. Don't even drop your weapon. Fuck you. No,
they didn't care about that guy.
There is definitely racial profiling towards African Americans more than other races. That's 100% sure. But in this situation, both sides are highly in fault.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure. Because of course, if a cop tells you to stop and to stop resisting, you should follow that and try to obey whatever they're telling you. But at the same time, you can't use excessive force. You could use some force, but like trying to kill them or trying to kill somebody is not the right.
That was straight up trying to kill him. I really think that man was trying to kill him.
And luckily he survived, but he's going to be paralyzed.
I'm not sure if the
7 times, 7 bullets. That's not, that's.
I don't know, dude. Imagine being such a scaredy cat, a pussy, that you have to shoot someone behind the back. Jeez, man.
I think there was multiple cops too, right? Like a few other guys.
The point.
Then this one guy trying to get away or go to his car,
I'm not gonna say I hate cops because not all cops are bad, dude. But Jacob Blake definitely does not deserve that type of action towards him.
Yeah,
definitely not. And it sucked. And then the NBA was they postponed their games, and then they said they were going to resume their games.
They were thinking of canceling the whole season because of what happened. Like,
I don't think that's going to happen. The NBA would not let that happen.
Yeah, but the only 2 teams, they held a vote, and the only 2 teams that wanted to cancel this whole season was the Lakers and the Clippers. That's it. All the other teams just wanted to postpone the games And of course, now I think we're recording this on a Friday, so the games will play tomorrow, Saturday.
Yep. I don't know, dude. People are clowning that the NBA players like, oh, you think postponing a game is gonna change your entire movement?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw Kyle Korver say something really good, is that he knows that postponing a game, doing this stuff, isn't gonna stop the problem. But he says that the NBA is part of culture, right? It's culture.
Yeah, people were talking about it. It was,
So
it was out on social media.
Exactly, it gets the movement, spread out. It gets the word out,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I really enjoyed that statement from him. That he knows that, like, posting a fucking black screenshot isn't gonna do jack shit. Who the fuck is who really thinks that's gonna stop fucking cops and African Americans being shot? Like, yeah, right. That's not gonna happen.
Way.
But
yeah,
people are gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna make fun of the screenshots, the black screenshots. People are gonna say like, "Why are you doing that?" And then, of course, BLM is gonna get spread out, and word is gonna be said more about it. So
yeah. And that's what the NBA has been doing. They had the Black Lives Matter on the court. They're allowing the players to have social justice sayings on their jerseys.
Yeah.
So it's all part of that culture, and like the NBA players really wanted to stand up for what happened to James Blake or Jacob Blake, and show that this isn't right. Like, it keeps happening, and it's just hard for them to just not be heard. They saw what happened with George Floyd, and now it's happening again. How much more is it going to take is probably their questions.
Yeah. I don't know. I this situation, is so recent too, like George Floyd was literally like a month or 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think like 2 months ago in June.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. And then now in Washington today, there was a big rally for Black Lives Matter. They had, I think, thousands of people come to Washington Monument to protest and to just basically be heard.
Yeah.
And show their support. So that's good.
It fucking sucks,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Take it as it is. Like, some people could, take my words and say like, well, if a white man resists, he's not going to get shot. So, you're kind of racist telling the African American dude to not follow the rule. But isn't that common sense? At the end of the only thing that you should really listen to us about is cops are the law, and they might abuse that power, but sometimes you just gotta listen. And I've seen a video where the guy did listen, but he was beat still. He was still beaten. He was following instructions, and the cop kicked him in the back or some shit.
Yeah, and that's on their fault. That's
at times like that.
The cops' fault.
There's gonna be fucking dirty cops like that. But at the end of the day, if you listen, if you didn't resist, you're gonna get out of there. Hopefully,
there's a better chance.
There's a better chance you'll get out there. You can sue. You can get your money. Hopefully, and you'll get justice. That's for sure. But if you fight back, you're essentially betting your life. So that's my opinion. I don't fucking like cops, but that's how I see it, man. The guy with the gun, fear the man with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. That's fucking reality right now, dude. It's so bad. Like, how do we get to this point in life, dude?
I know. It's
happening for years.
Yeah.
But it's still happening.